Hello everyone, my name is Titano, and today we are going to do the problem of the week. So the problem of the week is solve 5 to the x plus 6 equals to 7 over 5 to the x. So how are we going to solve this problem? Okay, so first of all, we can see, okay, from here we have an exponent to the x, so 5 to the x, and we know that for real values of x, I forgot to add another one. For real values of x. Okay, so solve this equation for real values of x. Okay, since we are dealing with real values of x, so we know that f5 to the x, 5 to the power of x, is greater than 0. Okay, so the only time when 5 to the x is equals to 0 is when x is equals to negative infinity. Okay, so for now, it is safe to assume that 5 to the x will never get 0 since we are finding the real values of x, which is possibly not negative infinity. Okay, so from there, what we can do is we can let 5 to the x equals to y. Okay, so our equation reduces to this: y plus 6 plus 6 equals to 7 over y. Rearrange this and we get y squared plus 6y minus 7 equals to 0. And look at that. We have a nice quadratic equation where y is not equals to 0. Okay, so since we know that 5 over 5 to the x is not 0, so it is safe that y is not 0. So let us factorize this. And if we do some factorization, we get y minus 1 times y plus 6 equals to 0. Okay? Then, from here, what do we get? Y is either 1 or y equals to negative 6. From there, what do we have? We have 5x. We put back our substitution again. We have 5x equals to 1 and 5 to the x equals to 6, negative 6. Since we already declared, we already said that 5 to the x is not equals to 0 and neither it is greater than 0 for any real values of x, whether it is negative or positive, or transcendental or irrational, rational or not. So 5 to the x is always greater than 0. So what do we have? 5 negative 6 cannot be continued since 5 to the x is greater than 0. So we only have one option left. We have 5 to the x equals to 1. And from there, what do we have? If we take a look, the only values of x which lets 5 to the x equals to 1 is when x is equals to 0. And that's all from me for this question. And I'll see you guys next week for another problem to solve. Bye bye.